You know? Do I? Hey, we're talking bad about who's talking bad about me? Hey, you want to take it outside, you and I? Hey, I know where he lives. Hey, I go get all the dogs and take them to your place.
I got fences.
Hey, he's bad.
My mic was on. I hope they didn't pick up anything.
We'll review it here in a little bit.
Now, are we going with Frontier or Spectrum?
G-Tech.
G-Tech.
Hey, we're going with G-Tech.
There you go.
Oh my God.
I haven't even heard of them.
I lived in the country, that's all I could get. It was. It did the job. You couldn't stream. That much I know.
Which one?
But I left in 2020.
Oh, I 25.
At that point, you couldn't stream. If you watch Netflix. Yeah, that's all bad.
Well, with phones, I have T-Mobile and I have it.
Did you get the contract or you want it? Did you get the contract?
You know, I've never had a problem with T-Mobile.
You can have this one. I'll download one. And look at it again, make sure. We usually take it in. You didn't take it in there? Well, how come we highlighted mine? You didn't take it in? Okay, sounds good.
All right. So we returned back. It will be back in session at 7:20. And we had a motion by Councilman Falcon to take action to swear Ms. Elizabeth R. Rodriguez as the city of Odom City Administrator. So we'll go ahead and, Ms. Rodriguez, we're going to go ahead and move forward with a vote to take action to swear. With the changing the ordinance. So, yeah, I think you would have to, because we have to get an ordinance number, but we don't have access to the computer. So, the Epi, how could they do the amend the initial and add the?
Well, we can approve that ordinance, subject to assign it at the next, I guess, go back into the, or ledger books and assign it at the next number, ordinance number that's on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to change the motion,
Yeah, what was the motion?
just to approve the swearing in of Ms. Rodriguez.
There's nothing about an ordinance. It's just a swearing in.
Yeah, to approve the ordinance.
But there's no ordinance, it just says swearing in.
It just says swearing in.
Yeah,
It's
so-
just swearing in right here, contract, the agenda item.
So we're just, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
so,
let's order in, and then we can always come back and approve that ordinance at our next meeting.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I mean, because once she's sworn in, she's in.
okay.
You know, it's-
Okay,
When you're referring to ordinance, are you referring to this contract? Or
Mhm.
are you referring-
she's referring.
Yeah,
So there's an ordinance?
it is an ordinance.
Well, I don't, we didn't, I mean,
I don't remember.
South didn't have an ordinance.
I don't think there's an ordinance for contract, is there?
Vicky's didn't have I mean, the last two
No.
city administrators didn't have an ordinance number assigned to them.
It can't be an ordinance.
There can be an ordinance.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I mean, neither one of the two
Just a contract.
last contracts were,
Yeah, the proper word.
all right, so.
You take a vote? Oh, you gotta take a vote.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we voted already. All right, so let's go ahead and vote, yeah. I've been practicing this all day. Place one, Place 2,
Yes.
place 3,
Yes.
place 4,
Yes.
place 5. This is usually the judge's
I declare it a
gig, right?
declare it
So,
vote.
but I'm honored to step in for the judge, for sure. Raise your right hand, please. I, and just repeat after me, I, Elizabeth R. Hernandez,
I, Elizabeth R. Hernandez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the city manager
the duties of the city manager
of the city of Odom and the state of Texas,
of the city of Oakland and the state of Texas,
and will to the best of my abilities preserve,
and will, to the best of my abilities, preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and of this state, so help me God.
and of these states, so help me God.
Well, congratulations, man.
Yay.
Have you signed a copy of this, so you will have
No,
a
but
copy of
it
it?
shouldn't have any ordinance. You don't have to have an ordinance. I didn't have an ordinance.
So you actually just take, you can actually just take that off.
That's right.
Take it off and there's the.
Contract 4.
Yeah, or maybe title it city administrator contract.
Yeah.
Well, get to
A
work,
contract,
and sit over here.
That's all you do.
I don't know why they put ordinance on it.
Yeah,
That's the way, that's the way it was.
We're saying you could just take that out.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all. Take it off.
'Cause that's the way it was written before, so I think we just kind of followed the plan.
Get your big chief out.
All right. So we're gonna go move on to item, congratulations, ma'am, and we'll let you take the bigger chair later, so. Item C, discuss, consider, and take action to update authorize access and remove individuals who are no longer serve in positions requiring account access from all City of Odom accounts, including bank accounts. Have a motion?
Make a motion that we remove it, all unauthorized people that don't have access.
So I have a motion by Councilman Garza. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
And a motion by, and a second by Councilman Falcon. So we'll go ahead and open that for discussion. We tried to be, because there are still some accounts that have some other older,
See, I got rally,
Mayors
rally, I'm on it.
and
You're on it.
so.
You're on it, so.
So we reached out to the Bank of Odom and they said, you don't have to have specific names, just anybody that's not on there, take them off, so. So we'll just be able to use this to go to each bank and get all the names off. So without having to be specific, because we really don't, I really don't know. I mean, that would be something we'd have to kind of look into again, go to every bank and find out, well, who's on there, who do we need to get off? And so this was a little bit easier to just move forward this way.
Yeah, that's also includes EDC also, right? Because EDC has a couple of CDs too that I think they're on them, right?
Well, I think that would have to come from the EDC, you guys at the next meeting.
Yeah, EDC would have to be, so,
Okay,
Yeah, that would
so
have to
just
be an action
just-
item on the
yeah.
EDC.
but that would be something I can.
Yeah,
add on.
put on it.
Yeah. All right, so if there's no more discussion, I have a motion by Councilman Garza to update authorized access and remove individuals who are no longer serving positions requiring account access from all City of Odom accounts. Second by Councilman Falcon. We'll take a vote. Place 1,
Yes.
place 2,
Yes.
place 3,
Yes.
place 4,
Yes.
place 5.
Yes.
And motion carries. Item D, discuss, consider, and take action to add Mrs. Elizabeth Rodriguez to all City of Odom accounts, including bank accounts. I have a motion.
Make a motion that we get, Rodriguez to all city, Odom accounts, including bank accounts.
And do I have a second?
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Councilman Garza, a second by Councilman Veit, so we'll open that up to discussion. I mean, I guess everybody's kind of familiar with the process on that. Now that we have our new city administrator, we need to get her our access to city accounts, so,
Do you have to take the minutes to some of the banks?
Yes.
yes,
Like you do
Yes.
with the-
yeah.
be approved?
They have to be approved.
So what we
minutes.
might have to do is the first few days, it'll be just kind of, you'll be in training, we'll get you keys, we'll get you access passes and everything. We'll probably have Betsy go and take you to the different banks, introduce you. We'll probably have a special call meeting. Once we have the minutes for this meeting, we'll probably have a special call meeting so we can approve those minutes. and then we can take the approved monies to each bank and have you add it on, because you'll have to sign the signature cards and everything. So, okay. So your first few days are probably just going to be getting the health insurance and retirement and doing all that busy stuff. So, so we have a motion by Councilman Garza, second by Councilman Vite, to consider and take action to add Mrs. Elizabeth Rodriguez to all City of Odom accounts. There's no more discussion. We'll move on with the vote. Place 1,
Yes.
place 2,
Yes.
place 3,
Yes.
place 4,
Yes.
place 5.
Yes.
The motion carries. Item E, discuss, consider, and take action to approve the use of funds to purchase a new drainage jetter not to exceed $85,000. Do I have a motion?
I want to bring it up for discussion. I'll make a
Okay.
motion for discussion on this.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
A second by Councilman. I have a motion by Councilman Falcon for discussion only, second by Councilman Dominguez.
Talk to us about this, man. What's going on with this?
So at this present time, we do not have a jetter. We're having to rent one every time we need one. And unfortunately, the ones that we are able to rent sometimes don't meet the need that we have with some of the issues that we have in our sewer drainage. This is one that I met the vendor at TML. I think some of y'all kind of saw him when I was out there as well. I think actually the price for it is around $75,000. So we just kind of said not to exceed 85. This jetter spoke to some of our maintenance foremen, and I gave him the specifications to it, and he said that would be exactly what we would need to address a lot of the issues that we have, and we won't have to be renting because we're still down a lot of equipment, and this is one of the ones that really it's difficult to rent these things. I mean, to find somebody who can rent them from, and the one source that we do have doesn't always have one available. So then we have to bring in a contractor to bring in their equipment in, like Roto-Rooter or somebody like that. So I think it's a piece of equipment that'll get used a lot. I think it's necessary, it's needed. And I don't think that we can wait. But I mean, Ms. Betsy, I mean, the cost.
I agree with the mayor. I've seen this piece of equipment. I've seen to where it just doesn't work and they have to go borrow one from Sitton.
Oh, you mean
The
ours,
jetter.
yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
not, we do need it. We need it because we can't wait. And this is one of the major pieces of equipment that we need. My only concern is accountability, because we buy a lot of equipment, and I don't know I don't know that we don't have accountability, but for some reason it just doesn't last us, or there's a lot of wear and tear on it. If we could come up with something later on, because it does cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I guess, do other cities borrow it? And that's kind of like, well, they're helping us. Do we help them when it happens? And it's just, we need to have some accountability to it. There's no question, we do need it. We need it. I've seen it. The old one it's no good.
Yeah.
And does it have to be hot water? Okay, we having hot.
Actually, there's different levels on the one that they rent. There's different levels of it.
Is it hot? Why do we need hot?
Well, the
Normally
reason,
it doesn't. But
yeah, it normally doesn't, but what it does is,
It breaks the oil?
yeah, when you're dealing with, especially like the lines where our restaurants are at, we have a lot of issues with grease and stuff in the lines, and this would really help. The hot water apparently helps break a lot of that down. I think there's even a thing where you can actually put a chemical in there.
Yeah.
To shoot
Degreaser?
to some kind of.
Because I looked at YouTube, it's like degreaser and
Right there on
so-
Cook, they were in the alley and they tried ours. They couldn't get done. So they called Sitton. Sitton came and helped them.
Yeah.
And with their equipment, they were able to break through it. Like I said, we need it. The problem is accountability. And I don't know that just anybody can get up and start working the machine. You have to have some training, some skills of know how to use it.
Well, yeah, especially
So-
this piece. I think what we can
Yeah.
do is I can come up with kind of a maintenance log where when they're done using it, they have to go through the process of cleaning it off and making sure that, everything's in order. Because, and I agree with you. I mean, and some of the equipment that we had, it was older and maybe not taken care of very well in the beginning. So, I mean, if we're going to spend this kind of money on a piece of equipment that our guys can use so they don't struggle, it needs to be well taken care of. So I may be getting some kind of a maintenance log on it that they need, like you said, have accountability, that they're cleaning it, they're doing the service, maintaining it, doing things that need to be done to it. And that's something I could probably get from the vendor. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure the vendor has
Very
some
true.
kind of a maintenance log.
Yeah.
I mean, saying, look, hey, what is something that we need?
Or negotiate some training with them too.
Yeah.
Teach the field guys. So, are we looking at, I mean, is there financing available or just cash?
I mean, I
out,
don't
or-
think it's something, Miss Betsy, I mean, I think this is something we need to be looking to finance, right, at this point.
We need a budget amendment on it.
Oh, what?
A budget amendment.
Under equipment? No,
Did
we have.
we ever purchase a tractor that we,
Yeah,
No.
that was my
No.
question.
okay, so what's gonna happen if we purchase a jetter, then that's gonna hold back on the tractor that we really needed?
Well, I think that finding a excavator is not as much difficult as finding a jetter, for some reason. I
No,
mean,
but financial,
Oh.
can we afford both?
I don't know. I mean, that was something that I knew. I mean, I was prepared to talk about that as well.
Well, did we ever,
The CD, then
'Cause
Did we ever
didn't
close
we
out that
catch the
CD?
That we approved?
Yeah, but
But
Yeah,
we're
but
going to
we-
use that for the,
for the
Parker.
Parker project, when we talked about that money.
Speaking of Parker,
But-
can we use some of that Parker money to put in this? I mean, is that allocated to, maybe
It's-
take 20,000 out of Parker? and put it
They
in
were
the-
gonna revise the
Mhm.
the
project,
scope of
right?
work.
Yeah, we can always say, hey, put $20,000 in towards this.
Where are we? I mean, where are we as far as,
25.
between the what was it, 50?
What's the tractor?
This,
Oh,
Oh,
because
Tractor? Yeah, we-
For,
mowing.
maintaining the streets.
for mowing and it's like a mini backhoe, basically. It's got a mini excavator on it. It's kind of for,
It's somehow tied into your,
Does he wanna look
You can use those to purchase a tractor.
on the tractor, yeah.
If you're gonna be
Oh.
using it to cut around the median.
Well, we are.
Roads and all
Mhm.
that, then you can
we-
justify it and purchase it for your
okay.
maintenance fund.
I mean, because you have to have, we don't have to amend the budget every single time, right?
No, not since we,
I
not
mean, you
from,
could, because we put money aside.
Council contingency money.
so, I mean, but yeah, I mean, I think we spoke about that at one point, if we could use that. And I mean, we're gonna be using it around the railroad tracks, around the side of the roads, to mow, some of the median. For some reason, TxDOT doesn't mow the medians in the city limits anymore. They stop right at the city limit
They're
sign.
doing it now.
They're doing it now?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Well,
they just did it.
maybe the guys that are out there don't know, and somebody hasn't told them, but last time we had to actually mow, and we didn't have a piece of equipment to get out there and mow the median, so that tractor we could definitely use to mow those medians from the city limits all the way into town, so.
And was this the only company that was there?
That's the only one that I saw there at TML, of course, their buy board.
For that cost, that's probably the best one. Everybody else was over that.
Or you saw?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was like two other ones out there.
So you're happy?
Oh, yeah. What I saw.
Called Ohio.
Yeah. Now, one thing that, really, the mayor have good points, but, they seen you could, because the rail, we're making a tractor right now, when we need a tractor. So which one is the best one to purchase right now, which is cost us more to rent? And that's what, because also that's what we need to do.
Well, we can get the tractor with our stream funds,
How much? From which one?
for the jetter.
For the jetter, and the backhoe? Who contracting us? And grass.
Well, and guys, we're confident even, because, well, now we have a account with, rental place outside of the city. So, I think it's, we can pay like $4 or something a week or something when we do need it. And a lot of times the guys just kind of keep it because we have so much going on. But, if we can use the street funds to pay for that tractor, I think we can justify using those street funds because we will use it to maintain the
July 24 to September 29, or September 2025, $44,000. There's half of them.
See, that's where,
So, the tractor, I think the tractor that we were looking at buying with the excavator in the back was about 15. Yeah, how much was it?
55, 344.
Yeah, so, that's the whole, it's a rental piece.
We need to get that done.
Yeah. So we could probably use like
well, if we use the street, it's already, so we use the street fund for that one. And then buy this one. That's probably a big chunk of our rental.
Yeah.
Can we run the state on the street? I know if we can.
I think it's really looking good, yeah.
City can use street maintenance funds, sales tax funds to buy tractors of the street company. As these funds are specifically for maintaining and repairing sidewalks. Any good in that tractor is falling with necessary maintenance.
There it is. Listen. Had it delivered.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
We got that.
So,
I want to change my motion now. I make a motion to approve the use of funds for new general not exceed $25,000.
so a second.
I'll second it.
We have a motion by Councilman Falcone to approve the use of funds to purchase a new drainage generator, not to exceed $85,000, seconded by Councilman Dominguez. If there's no more discussion.
Just on that, administrative. Make sure we try to get training and set up the message. That's expensive stuff. If we are going to assist in other municipalities, we need to go in our
Yes.
Maybe it's the numbers for what we have.
Yeah, it's the organizer training.
Yeah, the other municipalities that have helped us, they all sit in their crew. And, so, so we'll move on to, a vote, place 1, place 2,
Yes.
place 3,
Yes.
place 4, place 5. So motion carries. We'll start looking into that this week. Item F, discuss and consider taking action to hire a consultant to guide a new administrator. That was, Councilman Hartman. So we have a motion to just open this up for discussion, then we'll go into executive session. So I have a motion by Councilman Garza.
Can we put, I move item G up? And
Oh,
then-
we could, yes, let's
Yeah.
go ahead and move that up, because
Unless
this
they
might
wanna
take a little
stay-
bit longer.
Yeah, unless they
Yeah,
want to
let's,
stay up here
so-
and hang out, eat our candy.
So let's go ahead and go move to item G, and then we'll go back to F.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
item G, discuss, consider, and take action to approve a 36-month contract with Spectrum Business for city buildings, fiber, internet, phone, and service. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion we consider, to take action for 36-month contract with Spectrum Business for city business, fiber, internet, phone, and service.
So I have a second.
Second.
So I have a motion by Councilman Falcone and a second by Councilman Garza to discuss, consider, and take action to approve the 36-month contract with Spectrum Business. Ladies, if you could, just
Song and dance, there you go.
let us know what we got going here. Thank you all for coming very much. Is it on, Council? All right, I think so.
Yes, so thank you for having us. My name is Lonnie Page. I'm actually actually the vertical account executive for the city of Odom, so I am your go-to person. I have Miss Melissa here, who is my supervisor, and she's here for support. And I believe we have Jerry and Jim on the line. You're supposed to be dialing in, just in case you guys have any questions. So when Jerry and I came down and met with Betsy, we actually went over, we did a walkthrough at 4 different sites. You guys currently have internet with us, but it's coax internet, which is like best effort, depending on how many people are on there, you may or may not get good service. And that's only at 3 of the locations, and then some phone services. One of the things that Ms. Betsy did highlight was the fact that there are sometimes that the service goes down. Well, coax is, like I said, a best case type of effort. So what we did was we gave her a proposal. The proposal entails 4 different locations. Because the library falls under E-rate, we were able to do like LCP pricing, which is the lowest corresponding price for K-12 and library organizations. So that's what we're utilizing the fiber on, as opposed to doing it through City Hall. But City Hall will be able to utilize it because they're still in the same vicinity. The other 2 sites will have our enterprise internet. Our enterprise internet comprises of, it's a little bit better than coax because of the fact that you have what's called a 6-hour SLA and priority service. So that gives you faster internet, but it prioritizes those other 2 locations that aren't on the fiber. The fiber is prioritized, period, like it's dedicated to the library and City Hall. So it's better service, and then we have included on there are the switches that are needed because you guys currently have an IT staff that is able to route everything so that you're only needing switches. Who'll be able to take care of everything else from the firewall and security side. And then we have phone services, which we were able to provide the phone services, which is our unified communication. It's a cloud-based system. And basically with those services at the different locations, you have our Ring Central, who we have a partnership with, and you have cloud-based solution with that, and you guys get to take advantage of the free phone promotion with that. So with that being said, I do have Jerry and Jim on the line, who are my technical solutions consultants. So if you guys have any questions, here we are.
So this is just, I mean, we already do business with Spectrum.
You already do business.
So this is just upgrading our existing service. So it's not something new. We're just kind of.
The only thing that's new, one of the locations, I believe it is, I forgot the other location, the 603 Klein.
The fire department?
Yeah, that's a different, that's one of the locations I do not believe we have, but the other.
The maintenance.
Yeah, the maintenance, yeah.
Okay.
The other 3 locations you guys do have, but like I said, you guys only have coax, and it is a best effort solution. You guys are currently paying about $700 right now for what you guys have, and it's not really something that's gonna meet the needs of what the city needs as far as.
So are we, those areas where we are connected to coax, is that something, or do you guys have to come in and change the infrastructure from coax to fiber, or?
So, yes, we do come in and we do construction, but we get permits first. That pricing is included with what we had on there. So we try not to do, like, we contact the city administrator or the city secretary and, IT, of course, to do that, which is one of the reasons why when we came down here, we were able to speak with you guys as an IT person to kind of get the layout of everything. So it won't be as big of a, it won't be as big of a task.
The project won't be as.
Right. We have project managers. We make sure we get our permits in order. We have to make sure that we have everything straight before we can actually do anything.
And how long would that project take? I mean, to get the infrastructure in place?
So fiber, we usually say 3 to 4 months for fiber. Enterprise internet, it should only take like maybe 3 weeks to a month. But with fiber, because of the construction, it takes up to anywhere between 3 to 4 months. But the cool thing about it is your services at these 2 locations that we're trying to put the fiber in will not be affected because you guys will still have your service. And you guys don't get charged until everything's till it's billing activated. So if it takes us 3 months, even though you signed the contract, you're still not being charged until it's actually put in, activated, and
Okay.
everything.
So once we're up and running,
Yes.
okay. Betsy?
It would strengthen the internet, like in the office, if you would have to sit at one end of the conference table.
To get the Wi-Fi.
And you should,
Exactly.
I think for the library, you will sit outside the library
Right.
and work on stuff.
And then on this, we do have access points to provide Wi-Fi for your guests and things like that. So you can have separate networks to where everyone's not on the same network. If you want a more secure network for people who are, just visiting the library or visiting certain areas, you do have that option where they're not utilizing any of your actual bandwidth.
Well, I can tell you that when I first got elected, one of the things that I wanted to do is make it to where our city park had Wi-Fi, where our community citizens could go and sit on their computers there at the park and under the trees and do their whatever. That was kind of something, and maybe it's just because I lived in Austin for so long and it kind of became a little Austin-y. But, and then even when we have, in the future, hopefully we have events at the park, some of the vendors, they use Square apps and all that to charge. But sometimes their phones don't work because they don't have the 5G or whatever. So being able to have a guest access to Wi-Fi, for the community, I think that was something that I kind of really wanted to look at, and hopefully.
Yeah, and we can definitely for the park, that's something that I can look into as well.
At least about 100, but no, 50 feet.
Well, if it's 50 feet, that's what I'm saying.
That's my place right
Oh, I thought you were talking about the park. I was like, if it's 50 feet,
No.
I can just utilize it.
No, the park's about, 100 feet? 100
Yeah, and so that's what I was
More,
thinking. The gentleman can actually utilize that because it's so close, just how this is right there, like City Hall's right there.
Yeah.
The way that he was bouncing the internet off, it would actually be the same. He can probably utilize this internet here and still get service over there to where you probably only need just a switch, if I'm not mistaken, Jerry. Can you hear me?
Jerry's asleep.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's the reason we were gonna bring in the coax. If that's what you're talking about, Bondi, it's a little hard to hear, but, that's the reason we were gonna bring in the coax to, one or two of those locations, right? To avoid some of the challenges you're having now with doing the, microwave, across site. That's pretty challenging to pull off.
Right, and they were talking about,
Some of your problems.
I'm so sorry.
On the Wi-Fi piece, there was a few people talking there, but I kind of heard some discussion around the Wi-Fi. So the couple things we did with the Wi-Fi here is one, right now you've got a Wi-Fi access point that sits in the closet at the library, which is kind of challenging to get that signal out very far when it's sitting in a closet. With this design, we're gonna put them in the ceiling in two different spots of the library, which is gonna greatly improve your Wi-Fi signal throughout the library. Same goes with City Hall. Right now, you're running off what we call business Wi-Fi. We don't really offer that anymore, but it's kind of like what you normally have maybe at your house, running like pulling off a router. It's not a robust signal. And you've got so many walls and windows there that it's going to block that signal to certain areas. So we've positioned a couple Wi-Fi access points in strategic places to also ensure full coverage for the City Hall too.
So landlines, we'll just have one landline, is that correct?
Well, no, that would be, so what we did was we did a cloud-based solution, which was Ring Central. We have 10 phone lines on the order total that will be disseminated through the 4 locations.
Do we need that in?
Yeah. And I think with those, we'd be able to fax from email.
You guys can fax through email, yes,
Correct.
and if, let's just say someone is not there, you guys, it has a mobile app, you can put it on desktop, so it's very robust, and Jim can actually speak more to that.
Yeah, so it is the enterprise telephony system. So first and foremost is your phone system. You can have it simple or as complicated or anything in between. You need to have your call routing. But in addition to that, it is a very richer feature-rich platform. So it's your phone systems, your faxing, it's your texting, your messaging, video conferencing. You might not need all that functionality. You don't have to use it, but it's there for you. So it's a very rich, feature-rich platform. In addition to that, as Juan said, if you choose to allow people to have a mobile app, which is included with the solution, you can be away from the desk and be able to answer calls like you do in the office, tracking park calls, etc. So whether it's not necessarily work from home, it's really work from anywhere. You can be at the desk or away from the desk, still be able to answer calls, field calls, etc.
What kind of features you have like for a disaster? We have like phones are down, Wi-Fi's down. Do you have anything that we can use?
So we actually have, oh, go ahead.
Betsy.
Go ahead, Lonnie. I was going to say, well, if the unlikelihood that the network goes down, the phone, since it is in the cloud, pivoting to the mobile app as a temporary solution, while the network's up, while the network's down, it's the solution, research is in the cloud and it's across data centers across the globe. As it does 99.99% of the time, part of our SLA. But so you can pivot using those apps, the network comes back up, pivot that using the traditional physical phone as well.
Right, and then we also have what's called a 4-hour SLA on our fiber products. So we proactively monitor those products. Like if the truck pole hit something, knocked out everything, we actually send crews out. I believe our nearest crew, we have a crew in Corpus Christi. So like we have sites all over, but our SLA involves, which is a service level agreement. It involves, if we don't have you up in 4 hours, that's when we start crediting, and we really don't want to have to credit you. So we're going to make sure it's up and running.
At least you're honest.
Yes, with the, well, I mean, honestly, but it's a win-win for both of us, like getting you up and running before that. Then we have, for the enterprise internet option, we have a 6-hour SLA. So you still have that same service level grade, enterprise grade response when it comes to that.
Okay.
Right now, we're paying how much? 700?
You're paying about 700 right now.
So
This
the
is
total,
1412, but that's including your phones, that's including, that's phones, upgraded internet that will work. And
Are we gonna get new phones also?
yes,
Oh, because those are like,
So it's
oh,
gonna double, man.
It'll double.
You won't have to pay for the phone.
right, the phones
That's
are
right.
free. So like that's one of the.
Right now, we have our phones.
Yeah, that's one of the perks of, we have a promotion going on with Polycom. No, everything comes on one bill and it comes through us. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you. Yeah.
And everything. And she'd probably jump for joy once this new.
Yes, and this would be a gig of internet that they share between them. So a gig is the time, like just dedicated internet. So yeah,
and that's included where you said that a resident can go ahead and sign up or whatever and not
So-
interfere with us?
right, you can set it up, and that would be the your IT person, but you can set it up to where we have a managed Wi-Fi option, which is on here, and basically you can set it up to where you can have a separate like guest Wi-Fi on there.
Yeah. So like if if we had a high school kids wanted to come to the library and do their work or whatever, they
Right.
could still use our Wi-Fi here
Right.
without having to try to get on their hotspot and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, there's
So
people that park alongside of the library.
Yeah. And I mean, you can also make it, well, I don't know how y'all's wall works, but he can probably make it to where the bandwidth is prioritized between the actual internet you're using and what is
For the
being,
guests.
what is being used by everyone else.
Yeah.
Donna, what do
Miss
you think?
Donna?
Donna got a question.
It'd be wonderful.
Thank you.
I believe
just
in it.
feel like probably when we have 4 people at a time on the computer and something going on here and they're sitting, it is too thin. What we have is too thin to give everybody the service they need.
Miss Lisa, what do you think? Miss Lisa? Miss Lisa? Miss Lisa?
Miss Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, what do you think?
We are trying to catch up here, folks, with technology in our little town, so.
That's what I'm here for, and you guys have me here for anything. Miss Betsy has my number, and I'll be giving you my card as well. But that's what I'm here for. I live in San Antonio. It's just an hour and a half away, so I just don't.
Speedy.
If it's an hour and a half, if you're getting here in an hour and a half.
Don't tell anybody.
Wow.
Don't tell anybody.
I believe in technology.
Yeah.
Technology
That
is
sounds great.
We need it.
So do I gotta reamend my motion to approve or what?
Yeah, because it was just for discussion.
Okay, so I'll reamend my motion to discuss, about to approve the contract for 36-month contract with Spectrum Business for city business fiber internet phone service.
So we have a revised motion by Councilman Falcon to approve the 36-month contract. Do I have a second? Second?
I'll say,
I just wanna read
Okay,
that.
second by Councilman Garza. Again, to approve the 36-month contract with Spectrum Business for city buildings, fiber, internet, phone, and services. So no more discussion. We'll move on to a vote. Place 1,
yes.
place 2,
Yes.
place 3,
Yes.
place 4,
Yes.
place 5.
Where's he at?
Motion carries. So
I'm sorry, Jim,
Jim,
where
where
is
you
your
at?
background from? They're asking where you're from. They're
That's
looking
nice
at the
wallpaper.
background. The wallpaper.
What was that?
They were asking where your wallpaper was from.
Your windows.
Part of the collection, scroll down.
They're asking the city though. So he has no idea what he's saying.
Where at? Where's
He
he at?
doesn't know.
He
He
doesn't-
doesn't know where he's from, but like.
Oh, okay.
It looks nice.
He just takes a
Let's go like,
picture and was
man,
like,
that's-
this looks nice.
He's got a chair outside.
I know, right?
He's
Sitting
by
by
the
the
coffee
pool.
shop. You're, where at, Starbucks?
Oh my
So-
God.
Looks like Boston.
Yeah.
I know, right? All right, well,
So
thank you
thank
guys.
y'all.
I appreciate
And,
it. And Miss Betsy actually has the DocuSign, if you can, whenever you just sign that and send it back. Because it's more than this on there. It's just like, so if you have any questions, just let me know. But yeah, if you can just sign it and send it back, I will get that started.
Let's get
And
going.
Project manager will be reaching out to you as well, to go over everything. We give you white glove treatment when it comes to this sort of thing. So you guys are in good hands. You got me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Be safe
Thank
going
you.
home.
She did a great job.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you, you too. So I'm going to go back to item F, discuss, consider, and take action to hire a consultant to guide the new administrator. Do I have a motion? So Councilman Garza has a motion to go into executive session. Do I have a second?
I'll say,
Yeah, second by Councilman Huerta. So we will be going again into executive session at 8:02 p.m. And we will be right back, folks. All right, so-